Donald Trump responding yesterday on Newsmax to the testimony that we saw from Cassidy Hutchinson, his chief of staff's essentially number one aide.
Because, some whack job can say this stuff and get away with it, and other things that I wanted guns at my rally. Okay, now I'm speaking. Why would I want guns? I don't want people standing with guns in my rally.
I don't remember seeing any AR-15s at the Capitol.
Pause it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's true in some instances. At the NRA convention after the Uvalde massacre, Donald Trump spoke, and he asked, and his team required, that there would not be any weaponry there during that speech. The reports, though, so it seems like that is something that he wants in certain instances. But if we are to believe Cassidy Hutchinson, there's a distinction in between that speech and what happened on January 6th. So
because he wanted the roving metal detectors gone because it was inhibiting his crowd size, and he also said they're not here to hurt me.
Right, and it could be for other reasons. So I just wanted to make that point.
Okay, now I'm speaking. Why would I want guns? I don't want people standing with guns in my rally.
I don't remember seeing any AR-15s at the Capitol.
Well, she wasn't complaining. And the other thing about this woman, she wanted to work for me after January 6th. She was a big Trump fan. She wanted to work for me in Florida. And we chose not to bring her down because I got very bad things. I hardly knew her. And I said, well, if she's no good, I got somebody called up, numerous people, that she's not good. I won't say why that she's not good, but plenty of reasons.
Why?
Plenty of reasons.
I'm not going to say that, but I'm going to say that she was not respected by the people in the White House. So they thought she shouldn't go down. I was going down to Florida with a group of people, great group of people, patriots, and her name was thrown out there, and they said, stay away from her. They said bad things about her. And then I see her, and I hardly know who she is. And then I see this woman getting up, and she's making up stories like one after another. But the craziest of all was that I tried to commandeer, I think they used that word, I tried to commandeer a car with Secret Service agents telling them to take us down to the Capitol. It was totally false, and that a person can get away with it. And then I watch the Times and the Washington Post, and I get reviews on MSDNC and CNN. They hardly even talk about the fact that she's been totally discredited. So
the things they were saying about her is that she's a brunette. She's a 9. She's not even a 10, Donald.
Look, it's one thing to have subpar people at the White House, but I am not going to allow that to happen at Mar-a-Lago.
No. They are not going south.
Only 10s there.
We had to vet her, not for the White House, but from the White House to get to Mar-a-Lago. Because we're okay with subpar people working at the White House, but if you're going to be at Mar-a-Lago, you got to be the best. We only bring the best people. We let the real hacky people. Her office. This is what I thought was really effective with her testimony. Did you see this? They did the 3D representation of her office. Her office was like, there's like 4 or 5 offices on that hallway between Meadows and the president, and one of them was hers. Yeah, we let the subpar people get within the circle of 10 people who can talk to me.
She's like that intern that was working with Ron Johnson to get those fraudulent electors to Pence.
As the chief of staff, maybe. But also in some Washington Post reporting about her, like there were reports that aides to Paul Ryan and Nancy Pelosi were like, she was in every single meeting we had with him. Like whenever we were like, she's
Mark Meadows' top aide.
Yeah, like Pelosi's aides literally followed up with him being like, is she supposed to be here? Like she was omnipresent. Like
yeah. I mean, I find it really funny too how like he's so lazy. He didn't even come up with it. Just if your political like life you perceive is hanging by a thread here, and this testimony is saying all of these things about you, how you tried to overturn democracy, you think he could have come up with like one thing about her that was discrediting.
Concrete.
I don't want to say it. I can't think of
can't say
anything right now because I didn't prepare.
What a hard bargain Rob Finnerty drove by asking him again after he said he wasn't going to say it.
I know, right?
That was pretty hard hitting.
I'm such
I like
a good
how
guy.
he also just couldn't say, well, one of the things, let me just say, the people said she was a liar.
Yeah.
He couldn't even come up with it. He
Come
couldn't
up
even
with
think of it.
something.
No, she was just very, girly. She was like a girl. She was a girl, and I don't need to say anything else. I think we can all imagine things that would be problematic with her.
There was 1 week of the month where she was just such a
What was the word they used? Commandeered, they said. Folks, I got to say, our phone portion of the program is over for this Friday. We often don't get to phones on Friday, so, I mean, I'm sorry.
Be
about
grateful.
that. Be absolutely great. You should be grateful that we commandeered the phones.
Honest loyalty.